Oh yeah. It's about to go down, y'all, soon. So crazy that it's gonna be not just one night of All in the Mud. It's gonna be 2 nights, 2 fucking nights of All in the Mud real soon here on the Around the Point Network as part of ATP Gaming. But what is going on, everyone? It is another live episode of Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. Oh, yeah. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's weekend? As always, I'm Steve, and we're joined by the good brother, Walter. What's going on, bro? I think he's muted right now, but it's okay. Hey, yeah, you are.
You caught me while I was you know finishing up
Chewing.
my last pieces of meat. Pause.
Oh, hey, yo. No diddy. No
Pause. No
diddy.
diddy.
No
No
diddy.
diddy. But
You
yeah,
should have said
huh?
you should have said protein, the last piece of the
No,
protein.
that's whatever it is. But yeah,
See,
I will be on. I'll be fully on soon. But
pause.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you
But
mean. I know what you mean.
anywho,
Walter, how you been? How was your weekend?
um, it was eventful, I guess.
Eventful? Okay, okay.
I went to baby shower yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Oh.
yeah.
Did you participate in any of the games?
No,
If
no.
they do,
I try not to, and
did they ever try to pick you?
they
Like,
only they
hey,
only played one game, so
what is it? The bottle, the
the
drinking
the baby bottle, yeah.
when they fill up with Coronas or Cerveza and shit, you
Nah, it was
gotta chug
apple
it.
juice.
Ah,
It's a
bro.
family event. It's not a Peruvian baby shower.
Nah, I remember a few years back where I used to work at. This is like my first job I ever had, right? Um, my coworker at the time, him and his girl had, they were expecting, so they did the whole baby shower, and it's a Peruvian baby shower, so they brought everyone, like the friend, the family, the neighbors, you name it, right? Like, so they did the whole activities, right? So they did the bottle drinking contest. They also did the diapering a baby, right? They had like the little dolls and shit. You had to diaper it up the fastest and all that stuff. And they had me participate in this shit. I was drunk as it was, and yeah, I turns out I can chug a bottle fast, bro. The younger
Man,
me was able to chug a bottle fast, and
not anymore.
I can burp a baby. I can burp a baby. So it turns out. But outside of that, I had yesterday 2 family events to go to. It was my niece's little birthday party that they did for her at
Wow.
my cousin's house. It's funny enough, um my cousin's husband, right? He's Portuguese, and he was working the grill, and he impressed all of us. Like, yo, he did anticuchos.
A Portuguese guy.
Portuguese guy, yeah, Portuguese dude from Portugal
Wow.
did anticuchos, bro. I'm like, yo, killed it, bro. Now, for those that are wondering what is anticuchos, is basically um Peruvian style shish kebabs used, but we use beef hearts. Oh my god, it's so disgusting. How gross. And then later on in the night, it was my cousin's birthday dinner. Even though his birthday is this Saturday coming up, but we decided to do a little early for him. We went to this sushi spot. So you can imagine, bro, like I had the best of both worlds yesterday. We had anticuchos. Oh, I had anticuchos, right? And then I had sushi. Like, oh, bro. It was crazy for me this past yesterday as a whole. And then today, I had to help out my pops. I'm sure Walter, you know about this, but those little boxes that they sell, right? I think you pay like 150 a year, and you get all the channels, right? You get all the channels and
Oh, the
shit.
Fire TV or something
But
like that.
yeah, but it's like a box though, right? I think you get it on Amazon or something like that, right? It's a box. It's an app called Maji TV, whatever the fuck it's called,
I guess I don't know
and you
much
get
about it.
all the channels from all over the world, right? You get all the channels,
Oh wow.
right? So my father's like old as shit when it comes to technology. So I had to literally help him. Turns out the fucker needs a fucking router. He needs a fucking router and
Oh,
shit.
duh. He never had one before,
No, bro.
like
Nope.
a TV or anything. Oh,
He had a TV, but again, all his life he's been paying like cable service and shit, like Direct TV, whatever the hell it is. And now all of a sudden he's trying to save a couple of bucks. He's had to buy the little box. They told him, "Oh, all you got to do is buy the box and just use Wi-Fi, and you're good to go." And it's like, no, buddy, not like that. It doesn't work that way. You got to have a router, even though the guy where he lives as like, oh, I don't use a router. I use my phone as my hotspot and shit. And then you realize why the fuck the signal goes off and on and shit. So there's that too. But nevertheless, bro, here we are, man. Crazy weekend per se, right? In the world of wrestling. Um, it started off, bro, on Friday on SmackDown. Now I did watch SmackDown as a whole. Um, But I think what everyone's talking about more is the return of Roman Reigns. Fine. We saw what happened last week on SummerSlam. By the way, yes, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share through social media. Hit that bell notification. Be notified when we go live every single time and all that fun stuff. Um, but I did mention, yes. So if you guys remember on this past last Saturday at SummerSlam, Roman Reigns made his return and they announced that he will be making his return to SmackDown this past Friday, which he did. Um, but again, to get to that part though, the show had Cody Rhodes, and it from the looks of it now he is challenging. He will be facing Kevin Owens for the WWE Undisputed title. Even though Kevin Owens was all like, oh, I don't feel like I deserve it. I'm not ready for it. I don't want it. I don't deserve it. Right. And all that stuff. And they're like, nah, Cody Rhodes is choosing Kevin Owens, right? Also, Santos Escobar and Andrade had a killer match, right? They had a killer match on Friday, um, until Carmelo Hayes got involved and fucked over Andrade, and Santos Escobar got the win. And from the looks of it, now he's gonna get a shot at the U.S. title. So that should be something to be looking forward to. And of course, it led to the big return of Roman Reigns. And it's funny enough. It's funny enough. Um, look who's joining us here. What's going on, brother?
What up? What up, guys?
What up? What up? What up? We're just in
Well,
time. Yes,
happen to be free. Good to go.
exactly. The general manager here at the restaurant, the general manager Romeo here. Um,
who's the GM?
yeah, every restaurant has a general manager. There's the what happened?
Who's the GM?
Romeo. Walter, you're the sous chef, or you be called the executive chef. You know what I mean? All that stuff. Roman saved SmackDown compared to Raw earlier this week. The show was mid. Yeah, it felt very, very like if you were to ask me what was the better show from both, I'll say it was Raw.
Isn't that how SmackDown always is? Now Roman just this segment and that's it.
I think also
you sound
yeah.
awful.
Sound awful a little bit, yeah, brother.
You sound like you're far.
Yeah.
How about now?
Same. This check your setting, but it's okay. But I was saying, I think also factor in since Fox knows that SmackDown's leaving. Who gives even that? Nah, take that back. WWE knows that they're leaving Fox, so at this point, it's like who gives a fuck? Let's give Fox whatever until we make the move to USA Network. That's sort of like the vibe that I get from all the stuff that we're seeing. But yes, Roman Reigns showed up. He was confronted by the bloodline, the so-called bloodline, right, of Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tongaloa. We're in the ring, and Roman comes out. And you're expecting Roman Reigns to speak, right, or something, right? I think that's what everyone was expecting here. You think he had a chance to speak? Hell no. Motherfucker had no chance of speaking. Really went at it, laid out both Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, They acknowledged that Solo is going to be out for. He's out with injury. We don't know how long, but
Not Solo.
my bad. I'm sorry, Jacob Fatu. My apologies, Jacob Fatu. But it all led to eventually Roman going at it with Solo in the ring. Solo did drop the Ulafale, right? The Ulafala out, on the canvas, and Roman goes to grab it, but eventually, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa get the upper hand, and they just, but to no avail because obviously Roman just laid him out again, and that's how they ended the show. That's how they
Did
ended.
you notice? Did you notice Tama Tonga picking that up and handing it to Solo?
Yeah, that stare down. That
He was staring at that thing.
it's like the Ulafale is like a power almost. You know what I mean?
Corrupts people.
It changes people. It's like oh my goodness. Again, I'm watching all the MCU. I'm watching all like the MCU movies and shit, and the power, right?
Yep.
The Tesseract, almost. It's like
Yep.
that. Almost. It controls people. Like, oh my
Look at
god,
Steve with the MCU knowledge. Look at this.
bro! I'm trying to watch. So basically, what I'm doing on the side, I'm watching all the Marvel movies in order.
Look at this.
So I just finished watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So now I have to watch Homecoming, and then from there on, and so on and so forth. Basically,
Probably the weakest Guardians of the three, but still good.
it was all right. It was okay. I thought one was like okay, but at least with two, it was like I understand. Okay, so it turns out his dad was an alien this whole entire fucking time. Who the fuck would have thought, right? Who the fuck would have thought, right? So that chair shot was loud.
Spoilers.
Yes, that chair shot to the back was so loud. So Cody the work rate champ. Walter, you're back. He's muted again.
Nope.
So okay. So Cody's the work rate champion. He's starting to feel like an afterthought. I'm really hoping Cody. I think it's too soon to say that. I think everyone kind of had a feeling, okay, the moment Roman came back, Cody is sharing the top spot with Roman Reigns. It's like Cody's 1B, Roman's 1A. If that makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah.
I don't want to say, I don't want to say Cody's the number 2. I think they're both sharing that number 1 spot. Right.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, but Roman's not gonna.
He's not gonna take that. He's
not gonna wrestle on the weekly show. He's only gonna wrestle the pay-per-views.
Basically. And I don't know. I mean, do you think we get a Bash in Berlin? Do you think we get Roman versus Solo? Or do you wait on? Cause I know eventually the end game here for everyone they want to see the war game, the Civil War. That's what they want to see. They want to see the Civil War games between OG Bloodline and this new so-called Bloodline. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a part of me that almost thought, as Roman had on the Ulafale in his hand, right? I was expecting, all right, here comes Hikuleo.
Yes, I was expecting that too.
I'm like, no, didn't happen. Which I'm like, okay, because again, we don't know how long Jacob Fatu is going to be gone. It could be also that they're distancing because they don't want them to get in the ring either, because that's going to be a match in itself as well. So yeah,
they didn't bring back Paul Heyman on screen, even though he was there backstage. They didn't show him on screen.
He was backstage. Cleaned up, you notice, right? Cleaned up. His hair was dyed again, ready to look. He lost some weight, got himself a little bit back into shape. But
you know how WWE is. They're not going to give everything out at once. They're going to stretch the story for as long as they can, and they have to.
Of course. But as long as the way this is going, bro, it's exciting to say the least. I mean, again, I still give Raw the upper hand based on what they threw at you last Monday, right? With Bronson Reed taking out Seth Rollins, Randy Orton versus Gunther happening at Bash of Berlin. They went back to the whole thing that, Randy's shoulders weren't really down at King and Queen of the Ring. And also the fact that, hey, this whole thing with Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley versus the new Judgment Day. I think they're calling it Street Trash now.
No, that's a report by Russell Votes that's one of the names they're considering. But I don't think they're going to change the name at all, honestly. And it's definitely not going to be a Street Trash because Finn Balor used that as an insult in his promo against Damian Priest. So why would he call the stable, the faction, Street Trash? Makes no sense.
Yeah. Speaking of, I had it here a moment ago here. I think I posted in our group chat. Here. But Finn Balor and JD McDonough are going to be returning to the Independents for, I think, one night only for OTT Wrestling. I think that was the announcement. I don't know if you heard about this or not.
Which is what, in Ireland?
Yeah, it's in Ireland. Yeah, it's in Ireland.
Well,
it's for I think it's like their 10th. It's like for one of their anniversary shows.
They're coming home.
They advertised both JD McDonough and Finn Balor. Now, likely, yeah, they're going to wrestle on the show. Whatever the case may be, I think it's cool to see that WWE is allowing talent to take these independent bookings, as selective as it may be.
Well, that's something that means a lot to them, right? They both came from there?
It looks like, yes, they both came from there. And it's just one of those things where it's like, yo, if you think about it, right, years ago, when the old man was running the regime, you would not expect this to even be a thing, right? Nah. But now that it's a new regime, and again, like, you know, it means a lot to them, this promotion, you know, both JD, both Finn Balor, means a lot to them to show up, have this moment, right? Good for them. But that was more on the WWE side. Also, I don't know if we mentioned this or not, but
can I talk to something about SmackDown real quick?
Yeah,
can I get your take on something?
Go on ahead, brother.
So there's two different sides on this Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes angle. Dave Meltzer had one opinion. I'm gonna read his first, and I'll read the opposite opinion after. So Dave Meltzer said on Kevin Owens turning down a shot at the championship, he called it one of the weirdest angles he's ever seen. He said, you should always be going for a championship. A guy offers you a championship match and you're going in there and turning it down. That is makes no sense. You talk about something that makes no sense. This makes no sense. That's a Dave Meltzer quote. That's how he talks.
Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
Those are words, word for word. So so Ryan Satin on Twitter, he had a take that was opposite of this. Let me see which take you go for. His take was counterpoint. It actually makes perfect sense for KO's character. First, he's the most self-aware character in WWE, and at times speaks as one of the few superstars who watches the shows. Because of this, he's often seen as the voice of the viewer, and many of those viewers dislike when someone gets a title shot without earning it, Dave included. Furthermore, it makes sense because KO has always turned on his friends when a title's between them. The old Kevin was a prize fighter who only cared about being champion. It's clear he doesn't want to unleash that monster on Cody, who he has a close relationship with. So he's hesitant to accept the title match. So I thought a rare Ryan Satin W. I was like,
rare.
Wow, that makes sense. I like that. Yeah. I think that take is way better than Dave's.
I mean, has Dave seen? I mean, he talks about it being weird. Has he not seen other opportunities being handed to and given to? I mean, that's no here or there. You know what I mean? Walter, you good, brother? Walter, you good?
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you. But to me, I mean, listen, I agree. I think Ryan makes a valid point here. As shocking as it may seem to say those words, you know what I mean? I know Ryan saying gets a lot of what's the word I'm looking for here? A lot of
vitriol.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, for some of the stuff that he does say. I just think what it is too, like, yo, when you think about it, right? Kevin Owens at one point was the prize fighter, right? He was this prize fighter that fought for his family, money, right? But if you look now into it, we're talking what? 7, what is it? 20, so we're talking 11 years later, right? Well, 9 years later, right? 9 years later. I know he debuted in 2014, but he touched main roster like 2015, right? So I'm saying 9 years.
It's like the bloodline feud changed him.
Yes, and also that too. But
That's been going on for like what, 4 years?
You also got to factor into he's already made it. Does he really need? And I love Kevin. You guys know this. I love Kevin Owens. If you've been following my channel for this when it was my channel originally back in the day, Kevin Steen did an intro for my channel. Did an intro for my fucking channel, telling you how to subscribe or he'll come and ruin your life.
The No Millie bomb is inspired by Kevin Owens.
Exactly.
He's a hero.
Yes, he is. He's a hero to a lot of people out there, right? Giving us all big guys hopes and shit like that. But he's already made it. He doesn't really need another world title match or another run. Granted, it'll be nice to see it, but for those of you out there that may feel that way. But he's already, think about it, has done it all. He's accomplished. He's made it, right? Main evented 2 WrestleManias back to back.
Crazy.
How often can someone say? I mean, Cody did it. I get that Cody did it, right?
How often? You're right. It's not often.
And not many can say, hey, I got Steve Austin out of fucking retirement, right? Come out of retirement after being gone, for almost 20 years? But he did that, So at this point, it's like, bro, what else is there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he could easily retire tomorrow if he wanted to and be first ballot Hall of Famer. First ballot Hall of Famer. Don't at me.
I will.
Oh, come on.
No.
How dare you? How dare you?
You're right. There's nothing left for him to prove.
Exactly.
Nothing. I mean, what? One more world title reign?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, all right, but it's not right now, right? Right now is not his time. It's not.
And I think they're going to use this story they're telling with KO and Cody to sort of like reflect what Randy Orton's eventually going to do to Cody. It's like, oh, you was willing to give a title shot to Kevin Owens. You overlooked me, so I'm going to show you.
I mean, he's preoccupied right now.
Exactly. He decided he wants, he wants to redeem the obstacle that was Gunther. He wants to prove that loss was, a fluke. Referee's bad calling. And I think, again, this occupies him. Again, depends though too, because if he loses, right? We all kind of have the feeling that Gunther's going to beat Randy Orton at Bash in Berlin. He comes back to SmackDown to face Cody. Under what though? Considering he just came back from a loss to Gunther at Bash in Berlin.
Yeah, watch Cody be like, not even suggest Randy. Watch
him decide to face Roman Reigns or whatever the case may be. But I agree with Ryan Satin on this one. I know it's shocking for me to say it, but shocking. Kevin Steen was the guy that wasn't supposed to be a top champion in the Fed. Well, he did as KO. Yeah. Kevin Steen was not supposed to make it this far. I think I said this a while back. If you would have told me in 2013, 2012, 2013, hey, yo, Kevin Steen is going to main event a WrestleMania with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hey, yo, in 2012, you would have told me, hey, yo, Kevin Steen and El Generico are going to main event a WrestleMania together. I would have not believed you. But yeah, here we are. Be that as it may. So, again, a lot could happen from there. I mean, again, we could see that Randy Orton comes back and, he decides to, what's it called? Again, use that to start his heel turn. And if that happens, hey, we're off to the races. And honestly, I would not be opposed. I don't know how you guys may feel about this. So Orton turns on Cody, right? They go at it for the for the WWE title, and Randy beats him.
That ain't happening.
I would not oppose. How many of y'all will feel about that? How many of y'all will feel?
I mean, Cody is gonna be preoccupied with War Games in November. I don't know, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
And
He
again,
losing
right?
the belt to
The
Randy.
idea
Come
that
on.
and who to say, right? Hey, Cena's a free agent, right? Part of the part of the farewell tour.
That's not gonna be a title match. I doubt it.
Because we still got to do the Cody Roman rematch,
That's
Yeah,
right. In Saudi.
and
and then Cody
yeah,
Rock,
I think Cena goes after Gunther's title.
and then
Yeah.
and also Cody Rock, whenever that happens.
That's the
Mania.
Royal Rumble. No, that's gonna happen in Royal Rumble.
You think? I think that's gonna be Mania. What's gonna be Mania?
No, actually, no. Crazy Elimination Chamber. Rock Cody.
Rock, no. The
I'm not gonna
Saudi
top.
one.
I'm not gonna top
No, no.
ATP Elimination Chamber.
No,
Oh,
Turkish Al Sheik is gonna probably want that in Saudi Arabia. You know, since he couldn't get a Canelo fight in Saudi Arabia,
oh,
The
Rock
Rock.
and Cody.
The Rock and Cody in Saudi Arabia. Speaking of Chamber, Roman just mentioned that we did do an ATP Gaming Elimination Chamber. If you have not checked that out, go out of your way and check it out. Our
Match
last,
of the night, 5 stars.
indeed, it was
Yeah.
match of the night, 5 fucking stars, and of course, all this was our final ATP Gaming PLE before ATP All in the Mud too. Cannot wait. Oh, buddy, cannot wait.
Oh, they're setting up the stage already.
Yeah, you know,
Nah,
well,
Way
not
too early.
you
too
know,
early.
they're still waiting on shipment. You know, they're still waiting on
Yeah, got robbed by pirates.
blueprints. You know, blueprints. You know, the blueprints are being sent. You know, construction crew. You know, gotta get them to work. Gotta get them around the clock. It's gonna be a big setup.
Will there be
big-
lighting this year?
Oh,
There
there'll
was
be
lighting in the last venue.
there'll be big lighting all over. Let me tell you.
I don't like there's much lighting around that stadium.
No, there's a lot of lighting.
A lot of dark alleys.
Oh, there's a lot of you don't want to be around there at night. No, you do not. Also factor in what else happened over the weekend. I don't know how many of you guys caught the MJF versus Michael Oku match from Rev Pro. I did not get to catch it. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it, so hopefully that was the thing.
What was that? England?
Rev Pro, yeah. MJF went over to the UK across the pond. Red, white, and blued up.
He wasn't the only one.
It wasn't the
Will
only
Ospreay was there.
Ospreay showed up. Yeah. His old stomping ground.
But there's a little people aren't liking this MJF, right? On Twitter. Like
well, you know what it is, bro. I mean, it's the sensitive fans.
A lot of discourse.
You know, very too patriotic, very right-sided, if you will. Considering the time that we're in, right? It's election time. We're almost in election season, right? You know, it looks like something MJF would probably do at an RNC convention, which again, I don't oppose. You know, he's just a proud American patriot. Nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that? You know? Come on, man.
MJF's acting like a heel? No way.
No.
It's just a different side of him. I mean, it's because everyone's saying they're tired of doing the same thing over and over again. Trying something new and still not pleased.
He's still well. At least he hasn't done anything like Walter. You see, Jaron Duran from the Red Sox. What he said yesterday, they got suspended 2 games for.
Oh, I heard it was a slur, right? It was a.
He said
anti.
Whoa!
I'm not gonna say the word.
What word? Oh, what he said. It's an anti.
What do you call it? Anti-LGBTQ.
TQ.
Yeah.
Make sure you say it right. Plus
slur.
Plus. Oh, come on. You're trying to make fun of them. Come on.
Some fan was heckling him and he said, "Shut up, F word."
Oh, he said the F word. Yeah. Never heard it before.
If MJF does that, then it's on.
Then it's on. Then it's on. Yes.
I mean, you can't say that.
I can't say
in today's world. In 2024.
No. Okay, of course, no. What's wrong with you, Walter? What's the matter with you? Suggesting that type of
don't look at your old Facebook posts.
Oh, rhymes with tag.
Better go delete.
You better delete all those.
I'm deleting. I'm about to deactivate the whole Facebook. I don't even go on that. I don't even go on that shit no more. Nah, for real. Like, I got family. Oh, I added you on Facebook. You don't respond. Like, I don't go on that shit no more. What the fuck?
Your family members. Hey, Steven.
Steven, I got you on Facebook. I'm going that shit. Twitter, motherfuckers. At Heel Steven. Twitter. At Heel Steven.
It's called X.
Called X now.
Twitter.
Or Instagram. You know what I mean? So just to clear right here, I got my PlayStation 5 yesterday from my sister, but couldn't find College Football 25. So I'm going to do chores to earn money to buy College Football 25. Good for you.
Online, you know.
We don't need physical copies anymore. It's 2024. Don't be a hoarder.
Tell her to buy it online.
Yeah, download it online. I mean, but since we're still on the topic of AEW here, I know there's a lot of people.
How did we get to that topic?
Well, there's another thing that happened over the weekend. Swerve Strickland.
Hologram?
Swerve Strickland did an open challenge on Collision. Open challenge. Hopefully the ratings go up a little bit, not compared to last week. But the point of the matter is, Walter, Romeo, chat, the challenge was issued by New Japan legend Tomohiro Ishii.
Of course. He's on his summer excursion.
No, bro. He's on vacation, bro. He's taking a long-deserved vacation wrestling in America. That's what he's doing right now.
Excursion.
He's on vacation, bro. Get to enjoy the U.S. of A, American Air, and all that.
Chilling in Texas, man.
Chilling in Texas. He answered the challenge for the Eliminator, right? A world title eliminator, whatever the fuck that may mean. So
you know what it means.
I know. A shot. If you win, you get a shot at the world title. I know.
Did he win?
Well, I wouldn't honestly. Did not watch the show.
Why not?
But I'm talking because I saw this clip that went on. I'm sure we all saw the clip. I'm sure you guys watched it as well. The clip where Swerve Strickland delivered forearm shots to Tomohiro Ishii, and Ishii no-sold it.
And he usually no-sell it.
But here's the thing: people saw this and they're like, "Oh, this is ridiculous, man." Swerve is the fucking AEW world champion, yo. No respect. This is a terrible. Someone said it's a rib. Tony Khan's pulling a rib on Swerve with his world title run, et cetera, et cetera. You name it. I'll say this. This match did him no favors at all. Did not do him any fucking favors.
You think?
At all.
But you didn't see it.
No, but from what I did not see it. From what I've gathered from people
who watch.
But again, just to hearing that, Swerve's on Collision, did him no fucking favors at all. Can we all agree on that?
If he's on Collision or the match?
Him being on Collision, having this match on Collision against Ishii did him no favors.
I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't know. I can't say, like that to me, the clip that you're talking about sounds like a normal Ishii match.
Yeah. To me, it does. That's why that's the thing I was going to get to as well. It seems like a lot of these sickos never want to see the Tomohiro Ishii match.
There's a virus out there.
Well, they haven't.
But they're supposed to be this diehard wrestling fan that followed the Wrestling Observer and take Dave Meltzer's words as the Holy Bible and shit. And you watch New Japan or, all this stuff. And they've never seen an Ishii match. He's done this so many times.
It's the formula.
It's this formula, yes. Funny enough, he did the exact same thing to Josh Alexander.
No one said anything.
At under 2022, the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Alexander, forearms, and Ishii backed him into the corner. Where are the outrage for that one?
Because ain't nobody watching TNA. Come on.
I'm just saying, though. You didn't hear Josh Alexander complaining about it.
But then again, who's watching Collision? That is a good question.
Well, the Freakazoids. Come on, Walter. You know this already. Come on, bro. The Freakazoids watch Collision, man.
Hashtag AEW Collision.
Saturday, Saturday. Ain't nobody watching that. Come on.
It's not even that song anymore. Oh.
But listen, they can change the song all the fuck they want. But everybody remember the good old days when it was that song. The glory days of Collision.
Are we surprised that Swerve's on Collision? I mean, he's doing indie shows.
I'm not surprised. I think it's one of those things where it's like, yo, they're trying to get a big number for the Saturday show.
Saturday.
And let me ask you this question: was there anything happening on Saturday that could counter Collision?
Olympics.
The last,
Yeah,
I know, but what game in particular that's like must see? Like
the Olympics was the biggest thing. There was no game that was more important than the Olympics.
Okay.
So next week they got a better chance.
When this college
preseason football.
No, next week they go against UFC.
Oh yeah, UFC. Israel Adesanya versus DDP.
Oh damn,
Drake Duplessis.
That is a what time is that card though?
10 p.m. Eastern time. 10 p.m. Eastern.
Even though it's in Perth.
Perth, Australia.
What? Yeah, this motherfucker's still doing that?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Doing not normal times.
Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Let's see here.
Oh my
yep, 10 p.m.
What time is that in Perth?
What a lunatic. That has to be like some weird time.
Let's find out what time is it right now in Perth, Australia. Let's find out, shall we? Gosh darn it, clock. Let me see here. Let's see here. Good question, Romeo. Right now, God damn it.
7:24 a.m.
Thank you.
3 hours from now, it'd be a 10 a.m. card.
7:24. Yeah. So we're on the exact same time as them, huh? Holy shit.
But if you go for the prelims, it'd be like 8 a.m.
No, we're over now. They're 25 a.m. Holy shit. It's about to be 8 in the morning over there right now. They're ahead of us 12 hours.
Yeah, that's when the prelims start, right? Around 7, 8.
Yeah.
No breakfast for the fight.
No. Making the play right here. I literally forgot Cody being champion because I'm focused on what Roman is doing.
No, you didn't.
No one forgets, but there's a difference of more people care about Roman than Cody.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
But you can't forget Cody. I mean, as much as we like to pick on him, you can't forget about him.
You can't, absolutely. Well, J-Mac, what's up? I didn't watch AEW in the last 2 weeks. Did I miss anything special?
You're asking the wrong person. We haven't reviewed SAD.
We haven't reviewed SAD in 2 weeks. But have no fear, y'all.
I tried to pass off a review last week.
Have no fear, y'all. We'll bring back SAD this Thursday. It's the return of SAD.
Oh, confirmed? You sure?
Well, let's hope. Well, if it's a bad episode. Because last week, listen, I'll be honest. Last week's episode didn't even deserve to be reviewed. Didn't deserve to be reviewed. It was that bad. That little doo-doo. Doo-doo, you know? But speaking of which, speaking of AEW, because we're still on the topic of AEW here. Also, because I'm sure you guys know there's a lot of contracts coming to an end real soon. There's interest in companies for said talents. You know, we've heard about Ricky Stark's deal coming to an end. We've heard about the Lucha Brothers deals coming to an end soon, and WWE are having interest on a lot of these former AEW talents. There's another one you can add to the list. Daniel fucking Garcia can be added to the list. Now, I'm sure we all remember the last time we saw Daniel Garcia. He was attacked by MJF, right? After the Daniel Garcia Will Ospreay match, right? He was attacked, right? Bloodied up, put on a stretcher. That was used to write him off. Should he not re-sign with AEW? So if you're expecting there be like a payoff or something at All Out or All In,
congratulations.
You've been worked. Not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. That is, of course, if Daniel Garcia does decide to re-sign with AEW. I just mentioned this also. WWE also has interest in Daniel Garcia too. You know, so makes you think: what should he? What does a young man of his caliber even do? You know,
It's his whole storyline come to life. Does he want to be a pro wrestler? Or does he want to be a sports entertainer?
exactly. And I agree with you. I agree with this too, J Mac.
How old is he?
He's like 25.
I would guess 27.
7. Yeah.
Right now.
He's 27, huh?
I would
Is he
guess.
really? Let's find out, shall we?
Maybe 26, but
He is 25 years old.
25.
He's 25 years old.
Oh, this motherfucker has options.
He's about to be
So-
26.
He's about to be.
When's
What?
his birthday?
Hold up. He was trained by Brandon Thurston? What?
Yeah, wasn't Brandon Thurston a wrestler?
I don't recall. I just thought he was like some media guy.
Oh, no, he
And the
wrestled
Blade.
before.
I thought he was just a wrestling media person.
No, that's why he's into. That's why he's part of media.
So he was
Used
like
to be a
what?
wrestler.
So he was a wrestler who got hurt and injured and couldn't do it no
I don't know about
more.
all that, but I heard he was a wrestler.
I'm just assuming here. I'm just assuming here, with all due respect. I think he's watching this, but still,
He is watching.
imagine.
Be respectful.
Wow, look at this picture of Brandon Thurston as a wrestler.
Yeah, see,
He got great pictures.
Was he intimidating? Was he
He got
fierce?
some, he got some biceps.
Did he have the eye of the tiger?
Got a mean goatee.
Oh,
yeah, don't let the looks fool you.
if Daniel Garcia is smart, he would resign with AEW. He gets frustrated.
Trusted.
He would get thirsted into the main feud at the top.
Trusted. I just said trusted. What the?
Yes.
Fuck Walter's advice. Thirsted.
Thirsted. I was thirsted.
He's got Thurston on his mind. Brandon
For real, you got Brandon Thurston on your mind.
Thrusted into the main feud with a top talent. Don't see nothing past NXT for him, to be honest.
No,
I disagree.
Yeah, because he's still.
I think. Here's the thing, right?
Definitely better than Lexus King. Come on.
No, for sure. I mean, here's the thing, though, right? What meaningful thing has he done in AEW so far? Oh, wait.
His
Feud with
dance.
Edge.
His dance.
Not with feud with Edge. His match with Edge. His match with Christian.
No. But like, oh my God,
The dance. Yeah, the dance.
Did nothing. He has to realize too. I mean, listen, if they're giving you an opportunity, I know Chase said this, and I agree to what he said yesterday in our group chat. You know, if I'm him, hey, you know what? There's two options, right? Do you stay with AEW and realize that, hey, you know what? What are you going to be doing? You don't know, right? Or you can go to NXT, get advice and whatever it may be from Shawn Michaels, right? And be put on TV and factor in, NXT is about to hit the road. I'm sure we talked about this sort of, but once they make their move to the CW, I think sometime in October, they're going to be at the Allstate Arena in Chicago, and the week after in St. Louis. Funny and crazy enough, is the St. Louis show is the same night that NXT and AEW go head to head, because there's that one show in October that they both go head to head.
I saw my first commercial for NXT on CW. Watching the CW today.
How was it?
It didn't have the NXT champ. Must have been filmed a while ago. It had Trick Williams leading the way.
Oh man,
Or
That was fine.
Page. But he's in
No
the
need to
pictures
pay.
and stuff.
But what's WWE's favorite thing to do now? Their favorite new game to play. Take someone from AEW and we'll show you how we book them, how we make them better than you did. So
yes,
I see that happening.
Yeah, like for Lexus King, though, a lot of people are not big on the Lexus King character. But can we agree, though, it's better than what the fuck he was doing as a Varsity Blonde or
Yeah, I guess is he getting more TV time? I don't watch NXT weekly.
Well,
So
he's
I don't know.
wrestling. He's wrestling on. I think he's wrestling tomorrow against Eddie Thorpe.
Oh, so he's in the storyline. I guess he's already doing better. Yes,
You know,
he's already doing better than whatever he was doing.
He's got a very annoying look, so he's pulling that off well.
yeah, he is.
I mean, he's NXT for a reason. I think he's still young, right? So it's not like all hope is lost for him. But some people take more while to develop. Like Ethan Page is already kind of established at this point. So,
but he's been pleased though. But Ethan Page,
that's what I'm saying. He's been through it all too. He's been, yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, look, guys, look who's joining us, yo! Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of AEW and Ring of Honor. I'm trying to do this right. Jacksonville Jaguars, Fulham FC. I know they got a big game coming up against Manchester United. He also has some big announcements looming soon. The one, the only, Mr. Tony Khan. Tony, good afternoon, good sir, or good evening, wherever you are around the world.
You know what, Steve? Save the pleasantries. I'm very mad at you, man. I'm very not happy with what you've been doing lately. You haven't been covering AEW Dynamite the last 2 weeks. I just want to know, man, what's going on?
Well, sir, a lot of things. Where do I even begin here, sir?
Yeah, explain.
Well, let's see here. Well, 2 weeks ago was SummerSlam, and we had to
get. So you can't take time to review my show and then talk about SummerSlam later.
To be fair, sir, if the roles were reversed, I would have said, you guys, you know what? Instead of SAT, let's preview All In. To be fair, and
you should review. You should review my show and then preview whatever show you have to do.
Walter could attest.
Invest in this show. Invest in this show. No, Steve, shut up. I invest so much money into this damn show, and I don't even see the return on investment. You don't even review my show anymore.
Got to invest some money in a better phone connection, Tony. Sounds very choppy.
Oh, sorry, Romeo. I'm driving right now, and in Jacksonville, the signal's not really the best in Jacksonville.
Damn it! Hold on, let me make this right. Is that a good picture, Mr. Khan? Is that a good picture?
Well, Steve, I'm driving. I can't see what picture you're putting up here. I'm driving my car right now.
Hey, trying to get him
I thought you were driving the Cybertruck. You got the little screen on the side. You're driving that can tell.
No, I don't have a Cyber. I don't have a Cybertruck. I drive an Audi.
Audi.
Okay. Audi. Not bad.
Not bad. How good for you?
Yeah, what's wrong with the Audi?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. That's what I'm saying. It's pretty cool.
You should drive a Jaguar. That's what you should drive.
Oh yeah, well, why not Jaguar?
Well, they don't have good performance reviews, Romeo. I don't want to get into an accident and die. That wouldn't be good if I got into an accident and died, Romeo.
It'd be tragic.
Look at this.
Oh, you're not talking about the Jaguars football team? Damn.
Chief, different Chief Teague, I have a bone to pick with you. Why is your pillar Sammy Guevara on ROH TV?
He chose to be on Ring of Honor. Can you guys just just use what you guys do for Paul and just do it for me? Just watch. Can you guys just watch for once and just wait for my stories to play out? Can you guys do that, or do you guys need an answer to everything?
I don't have an honor club, so.
Using hashtag watch Ring of Honor. No one's watching that. Come on, guys.
Actually, a good amount of people are watching Ring of Honor. I get the numbers back. I know the numbers of Ring of Honor are pretty well comparatively.
To be fair, Mr. Khan, I use Honor Club for the archive from the old classical days of Ring of Honor, if you will.
And that's one of the main reasons why we invested in Ring of Honor, is because we wanted to, have fans had easy access to all the great Ring of Honor action that made me into a huge wrestling fan, and really, started is AEW.
Very, 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 very true. That is very true. But also, Mr. Khan, what else on your mind, Mr. Khan? What else on your mind?
No, I just wanted to come in and tell you that you really need to step it up, Steve. You got to start reviewing AEW every week.
No, you can't.
And you can't review Dynamite. You can't just if you can't review Dynamite, then review Collision, review Rampage, do something. I mean, did you not see Collision? How we had a great six trios action.
I saw Christian's turtleneck, referee jersey. Yeah, I saw pictures of
And
that.
it's pretty cool, man. It's really cool what he does with the turtleneck all the time.
I did hear that. I did hear that. Was it Soraya got a big win on Rampage? I heard about that.
Yeah, a huge win. She needed that win, and then also Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo put on one of the best women's matches you'll see on television on Collision. I mean, this is why you guys need to watch it.
But it was a blood.
The more important question is, how do you feel that Thanos is still your world champion?
You know, ATP Gaming. I don't claim it. If there's any way I can trade Thanos, I'm looking to get Okada.
But he's facing Cody at All in the Mud, so there's still.
Yeah. Thanks for asking, Walter. I don't want to talk about that.
All
in the mud too. Look at this. We worked hard on that. We worked hard.
I just realized that Tony doesn't like either.
Why is it that we have money towards a bear? Who's this bear?
Paddington the bear.
Who's Paddington?
Bear, yeah. Come on.
Steve, TK, don't make Steve suffer. He's been through enough with the old man.
What old man?
Yeah, what old man?
Benny Mac.
What?
For your life from what happened last year? LOL from J.
Oh, not last year.
What do you look? I get it. You guys like to get your jokes off. Oh, make fun of Tony, pick on Tony. But I'm here to really promote AEW All In. It's going to be one of the greatest pay-per-views of all time. I know all you guys are going to be doing a watch along for it, and you guys are going to love every minute of it. You guys are it's going to be the best show that weekend.
How about All in the Mud too?
We're all in the mud too.
No one cares about All in the Mud.
Oh, Mister, just for that, I'm sorry. I
don't care, Steve, because I can't see the picture, so I don't know what picture you're putting up there. And frankly, like I said, you're not reviewing AEW. Gotta review it, Steve.
Walter, don't worry. Me and Walter will review it on Thursday. We're gonna do a live.
Did you even talk about any of the exciting news of AEW on Kitchen?
I was gonna mention that, Mr. Khan, but then you.
Did I have to remind you?
No. We were going to. We're getting there, and then you just hopped in. And you just.
What do you mean you get? What is bigger news than what we're doing right now, Steve? What did you have to talk about that is bigger than what we're doing right now?
You posted an announcement tweet yesterday. Thank you all who watch AEW as we approach incredible times in our history with #AEW All in London at Wembley Stadium weeks away. Plus the most important announcement in AEW history looming large now. Don't miss Saturday night AEW Collision, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central, up next on TNT Drama Tonight. And then, literally a couple hours ago, Mr. Khan, you tweeted this out. Thank you all who watch AEW as we approach incredible times in our history with #AEW All in London at Wembley Stadium, August 25th, plus the most important announcements in AEW history ahead. I feel like this was just reworded and copy and pasted. Wednesday night AEW Dynamite will be great.
Steve, it was not reworded.
By the way, Tony, he led the show with Roman Reigns and Smackdown. If you were wondering what was more important.
Roman Reigns and Steve, this is going to be present. Well, Roman, look, respect to Roman Reigns. He's a great worker. He's done a lot for the business and the industry. I respect him. I really do. I won't acknowledge him, but I respect him.
You down with OTC? You know me.
Yeah. No, we have the CEO. Okay, that's better than OTC. Let's be real here. But
OTC.
Oh, you're not down with the DMD? Dang, Tony, you're very.
Well, I don't want to talk about Britt right now. Thank you, though, for bringing her up.
Why not, Mr. Kyle?
I don't feel it is prevalent to what is going on AEW television. Look, when you guys try to ask me these insider news, dirt sheets, and all these other reports, I'm not going to tell you guys because
why
I
hasn't she
care.
been on recently? I'm confused.
She was, if you watch the show, she was suspended by the EVPs, and I tried to overrule the EVPs on this
Where
one,
are
but they had
they?
to.
Where are the
Where are
young
they? Yeah.
bucks?
The
Where are they,
EVP,
man?
the EVPs have a certain dates on their contract, so
Oh,
I
they
can't
got a
schedule them.
rolling schedule. They're the tag champs.
They're on
What the fuck is this?
Look, you guys, I only care about what happens on the television show. I don't care about all this nonsense backstage. You guys eat that up. You guys can eat that up. That's a way to pop your viewers, pop the ratings. I get it. You guys got to talk about it. It's what you guys want to talk about. But when I'm on the show, I don't like talking about that stuff. I want to talk about the great matches that we're putting on AEW, the great action on television, and the great news about AEW. I don't want to talk about stuff that does not do anything to help AEW. It makes no sense. Why would I talk about Britt Baker and her situation? Hey, it happened. All right, let's move on. We can move on.
I heard that there talk that a wall was punched in the women's locker room.
Steve, thanks for asking, man. Like I said, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, what can you talk about, damn it, Mr. Khan? What the heck can you talk about?
Well, Steve, I can talk about that. This huge announcement is going to shake up the wrestling world on Wednesday. You guys don't want to miss it.
This Wednesday.
Well, whatever August 25th is, you guys don't want to miss August. You definitely don't want to miss All In. It's probably going to be the greatest wrestling show of all time.
August 25th.
Aren't you guys excited for Danielson versus Swerve? I mean, this could be the end of a legendary career in Bryan Danielson.
Well, I'm a little concerned about Bryan Danielson because he's talking about he needs neck surgery. So,
yeah.
He's told me about this, and he's a trooper, man. He's a trooper.
A trooper? That's like you say, a trooper.
Oh, this is another thing. There's talks that you guys are in. Mr. Khan,
I'm gonna overlook that.
Yeah, Mr. Khan, if you can. Per Fightful Select here, the word is going around that you guys are looking to run a stadium in Dallas, the Globe Life Field Stadium.
Yeah, that's something I can't really talk about, but some stuff is unfolding.
Why?
Well, there's a thing called contracts, and when you're in negotiations, you don't want to play your hands, Steve. Come on. Do you think WWE? Do you think Triple H just goes, "Oh, okay, let me go announce Indianapolis"? Oh, yeah, we don't know if it's official yet. They don't do that. We thought WrestleMania was going to be in Minnesota, and then all of a sudden they said, "No, we're going to go to Vegas."
He said, "Trooper."
Yeah, that's all he. No concern about his health. Just a trooper.
I asked.
What
look,
Dr. Sampson even do?
No.
God damn it.
Dr. Sampson's a great doctor. He approves everyone in the ring. And Danielson was not eligible to wrestle. We would not let him wrestle. You guys don't understand this? We asked him, and he said he was good. So he's a trooper. He's a warrior. This is what we like to see.
This guy had maybe 2 seizures in one match, and he said he was good after that. You trust him?
Yes, I trust Bryan Danielson. He's worked how many years in the business, and he knows his body better than I know his body.
Hey yo.
So if Danielson wins the championship at All In, you now have a world champion who needs neck surgery.
Well, it's not immediate. He doesn't need immediate neck surgery. He needs neck surgery once his career is over.
Romeo. See, Bryan Danielson wants to say that he won the AEW world title with almost a broken freaking neck. That's probably what it is, yo. That's probably what it is.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not in charge, so.
When you walk to this ATP gaming, he can't go. He can't go.
Yeah. We don't play around. You hurt.
Danielson's got a big match for that.
You guys don't even have injuries on. If you guys had injuries on, I'm pretty sure all your wrestlers.
We do have.
What do you mean? Dax Harwood has his shoulder taped up.
Yeah, and AJ Styles hasn't been around in a while.
Yeah,
he's been hurt.
All right, whatever, guy. I'm sure your doctor. It's a video game doctor. I'm sure it's the Sims. They just say, oh, he has an X on them, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, we have
But
Doctor Doom.
Do you guys have sure. But do you guys have anything cool to say about AEW right now? There's a lot of exciting stuff you guys could be talking about.
Well,
I'm excited for Daniel Garcia to go to WWE.
What?
Okay, Romeo, that's not happening.
Yo.
He's a sports entertainer.
You know, I see what this is. It always is like this when I'm on. When Paul's on, it's all we love him. Oh, thank you, Paul, so much. But no, it's okay. I know when to exit. I'm just gonna plug
I'm not
my
happy.
shit.
I'm pissed off. Look at me.
Yo, what about that guy?
Oh my! This is
NXT
absolutely
popping on the CW.
Yeah, you know, I'll say something about that. That's so cowardly of them to go against Title Tuesday like that. They knew that Title Tuesday was that weekend, and they're going against They knew Title Tuesday, and then to put that one guy on the television in Chicago, and, you know,
What guy?
What guy?
You know who I'm talking about. You don't have to instigate. I know you guys like to instigate. No.
You brought it up. I don't know.
You brought it up.
No. I'm saying, you know, you guys.
And he appears.
I'm not talking about some upper mid Carter that wishes he was Orange Cassidy. Okay.
Whoa.
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
Talking about that one guy, I had a lot of respect for him, and then after what he did, I lost a lot of respect, and I don't want to talk about it. But I'm just saying they knew it. But it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny when he's on a lower rated show than what he was on Saturdays. That's for sure. No one has a CW. Like no one even knows where that channel's at. It's gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. We are going to destroy them in the ratings. They're not gonna have a match. They can bring their Julias. They can bring their Stephanie Vekers, and it's not gonna do squat to what we're going to do that Tuesday. That Tuesday is going to be one of the best episodes of AEW Dynamite you're ever going to see.
You got to clip that.
You got to clip this, yes.
But yeah, I'm going to plug my shows now. I got your drama. I got your little clips. I got your, he's not the, you guys are so ridiculous. You guys are so ridiculous. I am, okay.
No,
anyway, I don't even want to plug my shows now. I'm so pissed.
I will say this: I am looking
Dynamite
forward to
Rampage Collision.
I'm looking forward to AEW All In and All Out. I'm looking forward to both shows. They should be successful shows.
That's next month.
Well, that's actually in a couple of weeks, but yeah, sure. Anyway,
promotion.
But anyways, make sure you guys catch AEW Dynamite on Wednesday. Going to be a jam-packed episode on the road to All In with huge announcements, huge news.
Wait a minute, let me see what the lineup for if you don't mind, if it's okay with you.
Sure.
Lineup for what?
So that way you can just you three can just laugh at it and be like, oh, why are you putting this? Why are you doing that?
No.
I know the Young Bucks are back. I know
we have a face-to-face with Claudio.
Well, Romeo, as you know, I'm in Jacksonville right now, and it's a very important time. We're evaluating the preseason rookies. We got to see which ones we want to keep. Practice. This is a tough.
This year, you don't got to worry about that, man. Just worry about the show.
No, I gotta worry about that. We put a lot of investment in our quarterback room. We paid Trevor Lawrence, made him the highest paid quarterback, great young quarterback of all time.
Great.
And then he's great. He's one of the best he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. You can quote me on that. And then we probably have the best backup in the league, and Mac Jones, and
Mac Jones.
He's a great backup. What's wrong with that?
Great backup.
Did you not see what he did at Alabama with that great team that he had around him? And just
see what he did in New England?
Yeah, but that team wasn't great. That was just a mediocre Patriots team. We have a great team here in Jacksonville.
I believe, Mr. Khan, you guys have an amazing program, and I expect you guys to
I think you guys will make the 7th seed this year. I'll give you hope.
I think we're going to win the division. I think we're going to win the AFC South.
That's the Texas division. Come on.
Shout out to the Texans are good, but let's be real. They're still a young squad. We have the most experienced roster in the whole division. There's a reason why we didn't trade for Stephon Diggs. There's a reason why, because Stephon, he's a lunatic, and I don't want Trevor Lawrence to. Tombot is being worked on. See, come on, man.
You say you were driving. What the hell is this?
Well, now I'm at a stoplight, so I can look at the picture real quick.
Okay.
I think it's time to stop.
Mr. Khan, I am seeing the card here. I mean, I look forward to Dynamite. I look forward to seeing the face-to-face between Claudio. Well, there's a face-to-face between Claudio and Okada, right?
That's for All In?
This Wednesday coming up. There's a film by Mariah May. There's a 3-way for the number one spot at the Casino Gauntlet at All In between Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy, and Roderick Strong.
And that number one spot's important because remember the Casino Gauntlet can end at any time, and so if you win from that number one spot, it's very important to have that. Remember, Roderick Strong, he couldn't even enter the original time he was supposed to be in the Casino Gauntlet.
Well, also on the show you have Hangman Adam Page versus Jay Lethal. That should be a fun match.
A revenge for Jeff Jarrett. I'm so excited to see Hangman, this deranged Hangman Adam Page. I think he won't even answer my text anymore. It's crazy.
I can imagine. You also have Swerve Strickland versus Wheeler Yuta. That should be a barn burner.
It's a title eliminator. Do not forget that. Wheeler Yuta picks up the upset win. We could have 3 number one contenders to the AEW World Championship. Don't forget Darby won the Royal Rampage.
Yeah, he did. Yes, 2 years back to back.
And could you imagine if Wheeler Yuta upsets Swerve Strickland? What if Danielson wins the title? Then that means Danielson and Yuta could be a title match on one of our big shows, and maybe Title Tuesday. Who knows?
If that happens, Mr. Khan. Oh my goodness! If that were to happen,
the BCC could have played. Exactly. It's great stuff.
And of course, you have here, coming off her loss to Britt Baker, it's Mercedes Moné defending the TBS title against Hikaru Shida.
Hikaleo.
Hikaru as Tony
the fuck is that?
Hikaru.
It's Hikaru Shida, and Shida's the ace of the AEW women's division. So this is not a match.
How is she getting a TBS title match? She lost to Britt Baker on Dynamite.
Well, Mercedes Moné is a fighting champion. She wants to fight all. What's wrong? See, she's defending her belt, is she not? She's a fighting champion.
Against someone who lost to Britt Baker. We're just handing out title matches, I see. And in the main event, you have the reigning and defending AEW World Tag Team Champions defending those tag team titles against, that being the Young Bucks, of course, defending against the Acclaimed.
And a big rivalry ending on this episode of Dynamite. It's going to be interesting to see if the Acclaimed win. They could be going into All In as tag team champion. That would be very interesting. And don't forget FTR. They have their beef with the tag team gold as well. So I think you guys should be tuned into this main event.
Sounds like 641K.
Oh, last week.
No, it's there's no Olympics.
No, Millie.
The Rampage ratings are in.
You didn't need to play that clip.
Yes.
What are they? Can I guess, Walter?
Yeah. Let's guess. Come on.
I guess 780,000.
Oh, be realistic. Rampage, bro. What the fuck?
That'd be a great number if it was. I would be so excited right now. I might swerve when I drive if I hear that number.
Oh no, we're reporting live from I-95 South. Never mind.
The rating is in. It is 219,000.
Where, Walter? You posted in the group chat? You posted?
I'll do it. So, I
You
mean,
want to retweet it?
is that good or bad? I think that's
a very, very strong number. I'm very happy with that number.
You settling for twos?
Yeah, what? Twos is the trend now?
Settling for two?
You got to look at the time slot that we're in on a Friday against the Olympics.
10 p.m.
Yeah.
Rampage, right?
Yes.
This is the hashtag AEW Rampage after it. Like, no one's watching that, dude.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh,
Wow, we got all three clips.
we got all 3 clips.
Triple Crown.
Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I'm leaving now. You guys have a good rest of the show. I'm not going to be listening. See, if you don't review Dynamite next week, I will pull the plug on my investment in ATP. I won't come on ever again. You won't ever see Tony Khan again. You won't ever see any. I'm pulling that plug too. You guys won't be able to use any AEW likeness in ATP game, and you guys can make your own little federation and everything. So
we need new belts now. What the hell? It's like when the NWA got stripped from TNA.
Okay, that's a little crude there. That's not how it happened. You guys probably want to know that, but it's okay. I'm just.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, Steve, it is bullshit that you don't review AEW every week. You should make time. You should, even if it's just 30 minutes of you just rambling and mambling about the show. I would appreciate that. I think the viewers would appreciate it. AEW is one of the top wrestling shows out there today. And I feel if you're a wrestling channel talking about wrestling, you should also be taking time to talk about AEW.
Well,
exactly. No pop.
Mr. Khan, I'm going to take your words into consideration.
No, you shouldn't take it into consideration. You should just fucking do it.
Oh, shit.
That's so hurtful, Mr. Khan. You know what? Just for that. Just for that.
What's that?
Yeah, Steve, I don't know what you mean just for that. Whatever, man. Anyways, I'm driving to the Jaguars facility. I'm going to have to break some hopes and dreams of some aspiring football players right now. It really hurts my soul to do that.
Players? Oh.
Who knows, Mr. Khan? What if they, they don't make the team, get them AEW contract? You ever thought of AEW getting an NIL deal going there?
Steve, that's actually the first great question you ever asked me since I've been joining this program. That's, it's something that we have been considering. We don't have the paperwork to do what WWE does, but down the line, I would love to do an NIL deal and try to find some great talent to be AEW wrestlers. There is one person on the Jaguars. I really would love him as an AEW wrestler, but he's a great pass rusher. The other Josh Allen, who picked up his second last name, so he won't get confused by that quarterback that, let's be real, he's not on Trevor Lawrence's level. Trevor Lawrence is better than Josh Allen, so.
Oh, well.
All right, Tony, we gotta let you go. The best wrestling show of the week is on right now.
No.
Oh, no one watches that show. That's ridiculous.
No one.
I hope you guys enjoy your street trash.
Well, Romy, you do make a valid point. You do make a very, very valid point.
We can say on. It's just Tony has to go.
Yeah, well, Tony has to.
Gonna ruin the mood.
A real wrestling show is about to begin. A real successful wrestling. TKO. I'm sorry. But that will be it for us, guys, here on the Around the Point Network. We'll be back live tomorrow for the Raw Rundown. Also, yes, EK, he's very upset, and I understand. That's why this Thursday there will be the return of Sad Something About Dynamite. So make sure if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. All right. You guys can follow the Around the Point Network on X at AT Point Network. Much love to all of you for tuning in today. Thank you all. As always, you guys are awesome. Righty then. Follow me on X at Heel Steven. If you guys have not yet checked out our secondary channel, ATP Clips, head over there, subscribe there as well. All the clips that we posted from the past, the funny ones, the crazy ones, all that fun stuff. Even me falling asleep. Yeah, that'll be up there too. Also, if you have not yet checked out ATP Elimination Chamber, the last PLE before ATP All in the Mud. Ooh. Follow me on X at Heel Steven. Walter, let them know, where can they check you out?
Yeah, you can follow me on X at Walter.
Yes. Of course, Romeo, let them know, where can they check you out? What you guys got going on over there, True Heel Heat?
Romeo Damas, True Heel Heat Wrestling, Raw review tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. And then, yeah, that's it.
Here you go. Triple H secretly going Raw. Jay calling somebody a trooper is crazy. Yeah, indeed it was. But thank you guys for tuning in today. You guys are awesome as always. For myself, for Romeo, for Walter, for Tony. This has been Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network. Peace out, everybody.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.